Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it? Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it?
You should've took your chance, but that moment gone. Can't give a problem, no problems, cause my shoulder's strong. I was just speaking my piece, I was just breaking the mold. I am not taking defeat, cause I'd have been in it before. I get my enemy weapons, I know the victory's sweet. Ain't no way I'm a Russian, ain't going to 7 or sweet. On my bully, I'm on 10. On that court, I ain't got friends. Who is you, dog? I don't know. I don't break, I just bend. I be sliding in the groove. I don't teeter on no fence. I go stupid, I go dumb. Like, I ain't got no sense. I feel like dollar. I'm about my commas. Trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Got some Kodak, 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 Kodak.
Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it?
Used to be my but not no more. Trade line, we finna up the score.
Gotta get a check like I'm out here burning. Gotta get the earnings early in the morning. But think about the table, little keep turning. In the crib, Mississippi burning. Drop one of mine, refund, returning. You don't know enough, little keep learning. Being that broke out here is concerning. Think they camouflage, but they tanking. In real life, I play with Franklins. Face card valid in my city, check my ranking. Say they, but they ain't in. I got two with me, one's a. Don't give advice, but her body is a work of art. You get the big picture. Sending mixed signals off of. You with me, you gon' be mad. High key, I'll leave you.
Got a brand new race for you, MP. You think you can handle it?
I'm a really diamond, and I'm shining bright 'cause songwriter and he could sing. Bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get paper to sneeze. I chew, that was a blessing. She special to you, I don't look at her special. Actually, I treat her regular. Not being seen, we not making no spectacle. Gave that a first and he gave it to Kevin. All the above, we do all the etc. Scared of the switch on my cellular. He talking reckless, don't call me back ever. Passing through Garden to holler at Glover. Shout out to Black, shout out to Shedrick. Great Monte Carlo, 911, just hollered at Trail. I'm like the Reverend, my section ridiculous. Watch when you stepping, pockets on indigent. Can't be too careful, Steve like I'm tall. And when they I like them black, pretty white teeth, body unique. Jenny Aiko. Groceries, please, you know that was me. All my diamonds shine, cause they really diamond. The line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really, really. Got money on my mind. I say really, really. I look like I've been ballin' cause I'm really ballin'. I wanna apologize, I'm not really sorry. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really, really. I'm really out my mind. I say really, really. Really, really. Diving be treacherous. Pray to God that don't nobody mess with us. Keep it strong in case anyone testing us. Right or wrong, if it's this, you don't mess with it. Over here, I don't mess with her. No detective work, I don't be questioning. Where she been trying to read all her messages. I don't speak on no man that's irregular. Take her phone, disconnecting the cellular. What you need that for? What you did that for? Trying to see who made a bet with her. Relationship Blakey, no eczema. She catching feelings, she say we inseparable. Oyster perpetual, it's not a replica. Mustang GT in the streets. Do it make me an elephant? I really put in my beverages. Shopping in Beverly, check out my etiquette. Loving my swag, women Taylor keep checking the carrots, they glisten in all of my necklaces. Feeling myself, really thought it was evident. All my diamonds shine, but they really diamonds. The line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really, really. Got money on my mind. I say really, really. I look like I've been ballin' cause I'm really ballin'. I wanna apologize, I'm not really sorry. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really, really. I'm really out my mind. I say really, really. Really, really. Really, really. Really, really.
Hey, champ. Have a great game.
Yo, MP. I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see.
Let's go. Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Mavericks. For the Nuggets, a tremendous beginning to their season. They've been gaining momentum with each and every game. Mavs, Nuggets, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. So Dallas will get the first possession. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
One of the factors tonight, of course, the matchup between Scoot Henderson and MP. This their first meeting of the season.
And interesting to see whether he gets the better of Scoot Henderson. We all know Scoot one of the most electric athletes in this league. He is no easy mark.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got DeAndre Hunter, also Kuminga out there, and it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Launches a 3, gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. To the wing on the left. Inside. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Magician. He sinks the tray. The Magician's got his second bucket of the night. And Grant, already it's easy to view MP as one of the best to ever play. A generational player for sure.
Didn't take long for him to show that he's a one-of-a-kind player. Certainly on the short list of top 20 to ever play the game. And who knows where he'll be when it's all said and done.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he can't get the first one. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, VA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know. You know, the question is, do you leave?
And so Murray will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by the big... Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Denver. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Mavs 58.
Come one, come all. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because
Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
To be honest, their bench has kept them in this. Love their execution.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's the Magician in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, the Magician in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. Dallas calls time here.
Mavericks timeout.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Warren in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Henderson, guarded closely. Shot from the top of the key. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
The Magician misses. The Mavericks trailing. Henderson outside. Will it go? He buries it from three.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's the Magician. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Magician's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach. I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. The Magician's got 24. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now here's Henderson. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Williams is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Najee comes in for Antetokounmpo. Brown, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Martin in for Bradley Beal. From deep three-point land. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. Here's Rollins. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right outside. Takes the three. Rollins gets the bucket.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's the Magician. And another three for Denver.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to
Good game, MP.
What's good, MP? Time to do what you...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Smith. Halliburton is out there with George. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, they've got Bradley Beal. Zach LaVine is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's the Magician. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Wow, you look at how these teams play, Clark. It all starts at the defensive end.
Doing it there is where it happens for this group, preventing points, but also forcing turnovers. That can lead to easy baskets as well.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Giannis outside. The Magician passes to Beal. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Nuggets. Halliburton looking around. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
About a minute played so far here in the first. A nice shot by the Magician.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
That bucket in no time at all. The Magician's got 5 points so far. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. And Halliburton slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Takes a three. The Magician, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to Smith. There's the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. From deep. And another miss by Denver.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
George passes to Oubre. Wide open shot is on the money. It's a tie ball game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Magician, they get it back. For three, hits the three-point bomb. The Magician's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Nuggets.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Here's Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's the Magician. A three-pointer off the mark.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Williams, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Indiana with a change here, too. Morrison's checked in. There's the Magician. Drills it from outside. The Magician's got 11.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. George with the ball. Now Beal defending. The pass to Morrison. George with the screen on Beal. To the middle. He can't hit that time. Giannis with some nice D. Denver leading by 4. There's the Magician. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morrison the pass to Turner. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Denver's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's the Magician. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 4. George dishes to Turner. Oubre outside. 6 seconds. Separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this. For Denver. The Magician comes in for Cody Martin. Turner's checked in for Indiana. George comes in for Morrison. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Miles Turner out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Best in at the small forward. Now, here's Halliburton. He's covered closely. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Nobody near George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 2. Here's the Magician. Nailed from three-point land. The Magician's got 17.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Down low. Vanderbilt inside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Halliburton. And there's the call on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Nuggets, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Pass to Morrison, and they get it. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
On the wing, Turner. Pass to Morrison. Oubre outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. George up top. He's covered by Beal. The shot by Turner, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's the Magician. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Raptors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Passes it to Morrison. Outside, George shoots over Beal.
And when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes this team to another level.
And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's hear it from Red Panda.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Indiana Pacers.
What's that old joke? I mean, these guys couldn't hit the water if they fell out of a boat. It applies here. They've been...
And now, your favorite part of this show, for some reason, social media posts. And this one comes from Torminator1 Reels. And it's for Shaq, big fella. Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then it's Zach LaVine. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's the Magician in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Smith with it, out-guarded by Giannis. Outside Turner, back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton kicks to Oubre. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that time he anticipated the kick out and came up with the steal.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And the Pacers call time here.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Halliburton. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 12 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. The Magician, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 16. And there's the call on the Magician. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Smith the pass to Turner. Smith with a screen on Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Best can't hit. Denver leading by 16. Here's the Magician. He's got 39.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here's George. Halliburton outside. And there's the call on the Magician. That's
substitution.
Indiana decides to talk it over. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game
all you, MP.
MP wearing Jordans. Makes a lot of sense.
Hey, MP.
Well, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place. Within the organization.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Nikola Jokic, Zach LaVine out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's the Magician in at the point. Hits a three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Ball. Neal, covered by Jokic. The shot won't fall. LaVine with some nice D. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. A deep three from Ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. The Magician's got 6.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Green. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Second, the Nuggets. In third, the Rockets.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
He shoots it. Denver grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here he goes. Stolen by Ball. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Green missing. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Williams is checked in for the Nuggets. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 7. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's the Magician in at the point guard position. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Well, the Magician in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had 65 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Sends it home from three-point land.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Now here's Thompson. Defense is right there. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. The Magician. And another 3 for Denver.
And they've been clicking as of late. Winners of 9 straight. MP's got to feel great about his team right now.
And feel even better if they win tonight. Make it 10 in a row. Continue this roll. Now here's Green. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans. Here's the Magician. Counted from distance. The Magician's got 13 points now in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Green up top. He's got, Jalen Green, serious bounce.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, B.A., because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
From 10 feet away, and that one's long. The Nuggets have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's the Magician. And another 3 for Denver.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And there's a pick. Thompson left side. Pass to Toppin. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's the Magician. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Thompson against Beal. Thompson, no good. The Nuggets have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Knocks down the long J.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
All no good.
does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
That one's good for 2. The Magician's got 36 points.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Whitehead. Just 5 to shoot. Neal. Williams grabs the board. Here's the Magician. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
So far, so good for Denver. Here's the Magician. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And it's good. 2 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Nuggets on top, running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
I mean, they've been raining threes. Whether the shot's open or contested, it's their game. You have to admire.
And let's take a look at this. And that'll do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And for the Nuggets, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's the Magician in at the 1. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic, and he makes the first. So he gets them both. And for Denver, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And for the Rockets. And that one's good. The Magician.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Green against Beal. Outside, Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's the Magician. Rockets with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Green. He has 7. From behind the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. The Magician's got 49 in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And there's the screen. Here's Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Denver with a change here, too. Nimhart's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's the Magician. And another 3 for Denver.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Green. Here's Whitehead. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The Rockets with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. The Magician, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game. Levine against Thompson. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Whitehead. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's the Magician, hounded by Ball. The Magician misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's the Magician. Off target from outside. Green against Levine. Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's Whitehead. 2 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with the block. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Nuggets
34. The Nuggets 73.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's the Magician in at the point. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. It'd be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Green with the ball. Martin picks him up. And here's Thompson for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. The Magician fires in the triple. The Magician's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it. His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles it.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Rockets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Green.
In for your Rockets.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Thompson. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's the Magician. Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Green. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. Here's the Magician. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And stolen by Mobley. Here's the Magician. Hounded by Ball. Down low. Thompson pulls it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From the arc. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
The Magician misses. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Low block shot. And it's Green missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Ball passes to Mobley. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Fires the three. The Magician misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And he lobs it up top.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Neal. Williams defending. Neal. Denver grabs the miss. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Magician.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Green. Fade away. That one no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Green in the post. Can't connect from short range.
And you gotta give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Williams passes to Brown. The three. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Ball with it. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the win.
Good game, MP.
No matter what court I've been on, the most important thing is being someone that
make it 2-0 versus Scoot. You got
Hey,
this.
MP, I got some... But the last time you faced him, you see what happened right here?
Yeah, we made the play.
No. Watch it again.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
(5,280 feet. You know what that is. That's the elevation here in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Mavericks taking on the Nuggets. For the Dallas Mavericks, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Nuggets, Mavs, coming up next. Tonight, MP is matched up against Scoot Henderson. MP bringing some confidence into the game as they took the win in their first meeting of the season.
When it comes to Scoot, you're dealing with a lot of speed and athleticism. When he drives the lane, he'll explode right to the hoop. It's a great quality for a point guard to have.
The adjustments that MP makes will be interesting in this one. These guys have already faced off this year, so... Let's see how this one plays out.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kuminga out there with Walker. Then there's Warren. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's McKenzie in at the 2 spot. And tonight, Brent, a clash between two of the best in the West.
Really wondering if this is a preview of a postseason matchup. Both teams have aspirations of representing the Western Conference all the way in the finals, so they have the talent to do so. Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Floats it up for Giannis. McKenzie. He's covered by Beal. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's the magician. Henderson defending. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a...
The Nuggets leading by 9. We've got the magician. Jokic is out there with Martin. And it's McCarthy in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Jokic slings it in.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And here is Hunter. Scoreless thus far. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, the magician in that last matchup against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He had 34 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep going here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's the magician. Henderson defending. Floats it up for Jokic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, guarding Jokic is pretty much a guessing game. It's so unpredictable as a player.
Henderson passes to Hunter. From past the arc. Henderson with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
It's right on the wing. Inside, Christopher, and he goes in for the dunk.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Henderson passes to Hunter. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Henderson kicks to Murray. Hunter, no one around him, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him. Attack.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some
previous
plays, tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Henderson passes to Walker. Kuminga down low. Guarded by Levine. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kuminga. Jokic with a screen on Henderson. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Mavericks trail by 12. Henderson, no one around him. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And Jokic throws it down.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Kuminga. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's Henderson. The shot misses. Great D that time from the Magician. Jokic with his screen on Henderson. Pass to Jokic on the wing, LaVine. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back.
Their biggest problem is they got lit up from outside. You like to think they know their opponent's tendencies, but they sure didn't act on it.
Obviously, the situation isn't going to change itself. Big adjustments need to be made for this to become a game again.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
I really like the...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Walker. Warren is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's McKenzie in at the 2. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Henderson for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Right here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The pass to Kuminga. Floats it up for Walker. Jokic with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night. That's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. And you look at the Magician, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
Really astounding percentage for a point guard. He knows how to get to the bucket and how to create easy chances for himself, but that's just one small part of it. Mostly it's due to that ridiculous, silky smooth touch he's got from the outside. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Puts the move on, takes it inside.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
McKenzie, he's covered by Beal. Goes up on the block. Beal pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Walker with it. Now guarded by the Magician. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Denver. They're on a 16-5 run here. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Henderson. The kick out to Walker. Passes it to McKenzie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Goes back up. That misses off the backboard. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Nuggets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. To the paint. The kick out to Walker. Here's Kuminga. Dallas again missing. Denver's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
And there's the call on the Magician. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Walker. Warren finds Hunter. Henderson outside. Goes up to the stripe, and it goes down 2 points. 12 points from Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
From deep three-point land, the Magician no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Henderson outside. And the 3 ball is good. Henderson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
From outside the arc, Hunter grabs the miss.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the... He's checked in for Denver. Mavericks making a switch here. We've got Williams, the Magician out there with Brown, and it's McCarthy in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Here's the Magician. Another three for Denver.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Wright. Here's Christopher. Kicks it to Henderson. Almost, but it rolls out. For Denver, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Hunter on the wing. Down low. Takes it from 10. No good that time. Denver's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3 on the wing. Brown. Here's the Magician. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The Magician's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Henderson. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one is good. And now that's 35 points for the Magician.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Hunter. He kicks it to Henderson. Pocket 6. There's a screen. Good on the three-point shot. Henderson's got 17 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Magician.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Nuggets. A nice shot by the Magician.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Dallas again missing. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 19-7 run. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The Magician's got 45 points.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And again, Denver with the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Takes the three, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
guys are going to have nightmares about you carving up their D.
You just crushed Scoot Henderson for the second time in a row. Tell me honestly, is he overrated?
Come on now. Scoot Henderson is not overrated. He's got skills, he's got talent, and he's got potential. It's just that I've got more of everything. A great player like Scoot goes up against me and suddenly he looks like a deer in headlights. But you can't hold that against him. I do that against everybody. So it's not a fair comparison, and I really wish people would stop making it, Lisa.